So I think we should just jump right into it. Today we are using the same characters from a while back, the low-level one-shot where the goblins were attacking the town with some mysterious gauntlets that were giving them some interesting abilities. Um, but now those characters are sitting, I imagine, eating their dinner in a inn and tavern. Um, it's probably not too late in the evenings. It's maybe I want to say like 6:30, 7 at the latest. But uh, at the moment, the three of you guys are traveling together, if only for convenience. Um, ba, ba, ba. Just for fun, let's have you guys reintroduce your characters and say what you'd be eating right about now, starting with Alcahest.
So Osmaris is a uh, tall, kind of thin, kind of pasty tiefling, and he'd be eating probably a soup, something that that warms you up, um, and is dressed in light clothing, not really or I guess weather appropriate clothing. I don't know what the weather's like. Um,
Pretty moderate,
yeah,
you know, for a forested region.
nothing extravagant. Yeah. Oh, and he is a sorcerer.
Fantastic. All right, we'll head over to Mango.
Hello. Character, her name is Molly. She is a bard. She does not have a subclass. She's level 2. She doesn't get anything yet. I feel like I don't know what people eat when they go out. Um I don't know anything else but soup. At a tavern, I have no idea what they got. So I think she's aiming to fit in with soup.
Ah, soup.
But soup for her family, honestly. But she's also a tiefling. She's got white skin, not like white people, but white, the color. Pink hair. She's very cute, short, petite, unassuming, and that's why she's good at her job. No one suspects a thing.
Fair enough. All right.
I think she'd also have a fat stack of dessert. I don't know what desserts they eat at taverns, but she would have them along with her soup, a balanced meal.
Waitress, one dessert, please.
Can I get a stack of your finest sweets, please?
I imagine you would be accommodated. All right, over to Mothership then.
Um, Hello. I cannot remember if this is a male or female character.
Oh, female.
What?
It's a female character.
It is?
The portrait looks very feminine, so
Mm-hmm.
I have a
it could
portrait.
go either
Okay.
way.
I
But
have to go with it. Anyway, female. Okay.
Some days it do be like that.
So I'm a half elf, and I am eating the lowest priced item on the menu because certainly, why should you pay gold for something when you can pay copper?
That's
So,
fair.
or just go to the next town. But, hungry.
You don't have anything that only costs copper? Well, then I'll just walk 13 miles to the next town.
Yeah, right.
Phenomenal.
Well, I'm of the type that, you know what? I can't afford that meal, but I'll give you this much copper and I'll wash all the dishes for today. There you go.
That's
Um,
fair.
she's a cleric. And you know that by her holy symbol, whatever that is, which at the moment I can't remember, but it's set in there too. So
Cool, cool.
there you go.
All right. So as you guys, I imagine, are finishing up, and you've got your, pile of plates that have been carted away, and you've been given your varying desserts from like, just like some dried apple with some like cinnamon and sugar like sprinkled on it, and just various different dessert sorts of things. For the most part, that don't cost too much money. But roughly towards the end of your meal, and as you're finishing up your desserts and things, a sort of older dwarf with a sort of like a red, like red hair and beard that's sort of like, this, might be strange to you guys, but sort of at the edges, intentionally, as in cosmetically altered or otherwise, it's black. The This individual's hair and beard, so it goes from dark red to black towards the tips. And he steps over to your table and he clears his throat. He's like, at this point, you guys have already, sorry, you guys haven't gone to get a room yet. However, you saw this gentleman standing at the counter, and he appears to be the innkeeper. But right now, he's standing next to your table and he's trying to get your attention and waiting for your attention to say anything.
I think Molly's just gonna stare at him and keep eating until he says something. She's like, I'm not saying nothing until you say something. I'm eating.
I'm just going to tilt my head at him.
But she is giving him direct eye contact, like,
All right, both
Mhm.
both are indications. What's Osmeros doing, if anything?
I'll raise my bony eyebrow and say, "You want to come take a seat?"
Hardly. You seem the sturdier adventuring sort. Were you planning on getting a room for the evening?
you gonna join us? Is this something else?
What?
Getting
No,
saucy.
I might have need of the adventuring sorts, the talents of an adventuring sort, if you'd be willing to come discuss the specifics in private.
Um,
I get you. She's gonna wink.
um, that is not my field of expertise.
What?
Don't worry. We'll discuss our consultancy fee, and then if we decide to take the case, we'll go from there. So if you, I think
A case of
maybe
what?
paying for our rooms for the night, and dinner and drinks, and then we can go from there as to what you need.
Right. If you'll come speak to the individual offering the job. And he's sort of like trying to indicate that he's not the one offering the job. Like
Oh,
very heavily. And he wants you guys to go speak to this individual. Yes, I believe we could cover those expenses as well as give you some sort of reward for the
Oh yes,
job.
well, clearly, I'm just talking about the cost for our discussion about doing the job. We'll talk about the rewards for the job after.
Yes. Consider your meal on the house if you'll just come on down.
Oh, I will. And I'll just
All
guzzle
right.
back the rest of the soup.
No, Molly's just gonna carry everything. Just scoop it in her arms.
Mhm.
Take it there.
I imagine just like a hat, like a bowl half full of these like dried apples covered in cinnamon sugar. You're just like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the waitress probably looks at you guys and they look like they're gonna like step over to stop you, and then sees the innkeeper in front of you, who seems to be like, come on this way, and he leads you guys down into the cellar. Or would it be a basement, or are those the same thing?
Cellar versus basement.
They're certainly adjacent.
A cellar is usually used more for like keeping goods in, which a business would have.
So it'd probably be a
Cellars
cellar.
Cellars are partly underground, where basements are usually fully underground, but they have
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably a cellar in this case. Then, as you guys head downstairs, you see like the barrels of ale and stuff, and other stored goods that might be in these different barrels, and a couple of different crates and stuff. And back at the back wall, you see and what appears to be like a very antsy sort of like fidgeting with his clothes a lot and pacing back and forth. Younger human, definitely still in his teens, and he's just like he's like, oh god, she's gonna kill me. I need to. And he looks over to you guys as you come down, and he goes, "Helhem, you found someone, right? Maybe if you lot will just speak to him." And he sort of comes about halfway across the room to meet you guys.
Molly will walk up and shake his hand.
He goes, I'm Vin, and he's like clearly very nervous, and his hand shaking as he's shaking your hand. uh, um, I need you to retrieve something for me from the crypt just outside of town. Do you think you could manage that? No. Although some dead bodies might try to stop you. Was in the crypt practicing spells, and then the dead started to wake up, and I thought I could stop them, but I wasn't strong enough. And when I was running, I dropped my spell book.
Doing a little necromancy in the crypts.
What? No, I would never. Give me an insight check.
I won't tell. I'm just saying, if you're practicing magic in the crypts and suddenly dead bodies start chasing you, it might have worked. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe you succeeded. Who knows?
Maybe you did so good.
But yeah, give me an insight check.
All right.
I don't think he's gonna give it to you outright unless you're like.
Oh God, she's not. Oh, okay.
He's also not. Well, okay. Look, maybe I was, but
She's gonna pat him on the shoulder and we've all done it. It's okay.
and but I don't understand because I only raised a handful, and then there were a dozen, and there was one that was like as tall as a house. I don't understand where they came from.
Wait, one as tall as a house?
Maybe like a small house. I don't know how
You
tall
put
is
it
a
at
house?
about like a 12-foot skeleton of the Lowe's family that lives in that crypt.
Is that like three centaurs?
Mhm.
12 feet.
About he motions towards oh god, I just realized I have no idea how tall any of you are.
I'm gonna put Molly at a solid 5'2".
About yeah, two and a half of you. But I didn't do that. That wasn't me. I don't think. I don't even know how to do that. Wait, are
Well,
there?
how do you know you didn't do it then if you don't know how to do
Well,
it?
okay,
That
Maybe
doesn't
it was
matter.
some,
I don't know.
maybe it was something dead.
Something dead did that.
No, something dead in there that you raised up.
That,
Ooh, recursive undead.
You know, sometimes you cast a spell and it doesn't quite work, so you kind of do it 5 more times to be like, it's gonna stick. It's kind of like, and
right.
sometimes it's just, it all happens at once, and it's like, I guess we'll just raise up the big 12-foot skeleton. It happens.
But I'm supposed to go see Master Zalora at the Wizard Tower tomorrow. All of you give me a history check.
I was gonna say, do I know who that person is?
Oh my gosh, she's smart, girl.
Nice.
She's still in college, so she's learning, but she's paying attention.
Woo.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm into all kinds of knowledge.
such a great
What kind of check?
podcast.
I'm sorry.
History check.
History. I just forgot what you said because I have a slow memory or something. Did it roll? Oh, it
Wow.
rolled.
Dang, smarty
It rolled.
pants.
I
All
know
right,
exactly who that is.
All right, so two of you know not only know who Zalora is, you also know that her tower is on the mountain just to the west.
Her tower, not her power.
Well, maybe. Um,
Well, okay.
it's not it's not crazy far away, but it's far enough that you're like, this guy probably should have left to get there by now, right? If it's tomorrow.
Mhm.
But with the a 20 and a 27, you also know she's a very powerful wizard that has not taken an apprentice in over 20 years. So that's to
Huh.
note. And he seems really nervous about messing this up.
Don't blame him.
He's doing great so far. Got a hair out of line with this one.
Well,
hmm
you took initiative to practice. That part's good. And if you start off with that, if you have to explain it to her, maybe she won't be too upset if we don't get back in time with your book.
I hope you get back in time. If you could, it's just
So sorry.
like 2 minutes out of town. If just
2 minutes out of town.
yeah, just like 2 minutes of walking.
Oh, the not the tower, the
The crypt, yeah.
crypt. I'm so sorry.
At which
Well-
point, you guys hear the like shaking of the head of the dwarf behind you, and he looks up and he goes, "Mostly, I'm just concerned about him getting out. So if you wouldn't mind dealing with this, not only will we cover your I think my voice changed. That's weird.
Puberty's a heck of a drug.
Not only will we cover your stay here this evening, as well as your meal. He looks at the kid behind you and goes, "I'll see about giving you a lot. Oh, what can I spare? 50 gold?" You think you could help?
I look at the other two. It doesn't sound like too tough of a job.
Yeah, I can run really fast.
You know what?
Mhm.
I can't
don't-
wait.
I don't
Can't
wanna-
I unturn? Can't I turn dead?
Yeah, that just makes him run away at the moment. What were you
Yeah.
saying?
Um, I don't want anybody to feel ripped off here. So, um, 40 gold and some valuable gems and another night at the inn, I think. You don't have to pay us the full 50 gold. You can substitute some of that for the things in case you need the coins.
Hmm. We'll see what we can scrounge up. All right.
I just don't like to jingle that much.
Mhm.
So you take the job.
Yeah, why not? I'll do it. We'll do it. I'll speak for everyone and say we'll do it.
Let's go, everyone.
I've given
Let's
us
do it.
responsibilities, my friends.
All right. So from there, you guys head out of the tavern. I think as you guys go to leave, the waitress like once again like goes to grab your shoulder, and they're like, excuse me, you shouldn't be taking that bowl with you.
Hmm. I'll take that under advisement. But I won't take this. I'll put the bowl down.
Fair enough. Although I think it was Molly that had the bowl, but I like to imagine you just grabbed it and put it on the
Oh,
table.
it's empty. It's fine.
Yeah, you finished it by now.
I
Uh,
just
s-
see if they'd stop me.
from there, you guys can head on out. Or I should say, you guys head on out. It's a relatively small town. Definitely one of those like small towns near the Wizard Tower tropes. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
And then you guys head off to the crypts. Uh, as you guys sort of arrive there, it's definitely a quick walk. Just outside of the crypt, you guys see maybe, well, I was going to put a number on it, but you see a couple dozen graves, as just off to the side of the road. You see the crypt and the graveyard in front of it, and there's a couple dozen graves. But you do very easily see this crypt sort of like just nestled on the opposite end. You just guys want to head on over.
Yeah,
Let's
why?
let's just get on with it. Let's show him that we're worth all the extra money he's about to give us.
Mm-hmm. I can light a candle if we want it to be really creepy.
Yeah, you guys find your way. It is currently maybe 7 p.m. by the time you guys get here, so after your conversation in the walk, like at the latest. Uh, what you do notice as you guys sort of peek into the crypt through the door is uh, while it's dark here where you guys are currently standing, through sort of can you guys see, by the way?
I see. I see like the little rectangle that we're in,
Yeah,
but nothing else.
that is correct.
Wow.
Anybody else?
Let's see.
I
I'll
see
get you.
two
I
rows
see
of
it.
squares.
Yeah, I see us and then a door down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a
So
door.
while it's not like brightly lit or anything, through the like just sort of like barely cracked door, you can see some dim candlelight coming through. But this appears to be the crypt. If you guys would like to push forward,
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, let me just. What's the light like in here?
Like,
uh, what you guys in the little room you're in right now, this little tiny rectangle, is just like moonlight from outside.
Ooh, I like moonlight.
But it looks like through the crack in that door, there's candle or possibly torchlight. I did say candle, but it is kind of difficult to tell. Also, not candle. My bad. But you should be able to click on that and just click the open button if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, check out this sick trick.
All right, you see what looks like two corpses. They're ragged with time, but look like they've recently been animate. And this is probably what came of him trying to solve the problem. As these two zombies are just lying dead in front of the door, roughly. Well,
Mm.
you guys want to head on in?
Yep, do
All
it.
right.
Give me a perception check as you step in.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hey, same roll. Well, same result, different roll. And that's why I'm glad that most of the stuff I took today is enemy saving throw stuff. I don't have to worry about being the dice guy.
I'm sorry.
Perception check.
I know perception. I see initiative.
It's in the
Where's-
skills. So below that,
Oh, down the skills. Oh, jeez.
which should be alphabetical.
It is. I was just
Alright.
thinking it should be, set apart like that one is.
As often as
Because
it's
we use it
used,
so much.
you would think. All right, the two of you. Let's see, which would be Callan, so mothership, which I'm assuming you moved forward, even though you're not.
Well, I know.
The two of you notice. I would say you probably hear them first, like the creaking, like a strange creaking, almost like old wood, and then coming around the pillars. Don't do that, roll 20. Coming around the pillar, you see a pair of skeletons stepping forward. Osmeros, however, does not notice them. So, plus, because of distance, this one's going to make a swing against Osmeros, and then everybody roll initiative.
Rude.
Time. I try to open my character
And by
sheet.
swing, I mean poke.
That is a miss.
Oof.
Fantastic.
That
Don't
happened.
forget to click on your character.
No, I didn't even do that, but it still worked. Maybe I wasn't clicked.
Osmeros and Callan. Initiative, if you please.
I suppose you could have that.
Sorry. I have to close my sheet every time I want to do something. Let me
Yeah,
try.
like
to
you'd
the
have
other-
to pop it out and put it on the other monitor, and it's very annoying.
Yeah, I don't. Initiative. Okay. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Pop it out.
Osmeros, you go first. This thing just tried to stab you with a rusty old sword.
Well,
Yeah.
I go like, ah! And I call down a single point of radiant damage on a dex save. Gonna have to have words with the dice today. He takes 1 point of damage.
Pretty good. It's radiant.
Mm.
It was a very startled moment. Did not do well on that save.
I'm just gonna go to here.
Okay. Just step backward. That's fair. This other skeleton is coming around the pillar. He's gonna take a stab at you, Molly. Sort of a lunge as he runs. A 2's a miss. I mean, a 6 is a miss.
Yeah, it won't quite do.
Off in the distance, you see another skeleton equipped with a ragged old branch of a bow step out from
Aw.
behind. Ba-ba-ba-ba. And take a shot at you, Molly. Stop being a butt. Oh, 22.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
5 piercing. I just
And
nails you in the shoulder.
the nice thing about being lower level is
Mhm.
this
Did
is
you say nails?
I can do this math.
Ba-da-ba-ba. This one's gonna move forward toward Callan. Take another poke at him. 15.
That sounds right.
15 to hit. Did I say Callan? I'm so
You
sorry.
did.
15 to hit Osmeros.
15 is. One moment. I can't remember what mage armor is at.
13 plus Dex.
Then that is a hit. 15 is my AC.
Ooh, that's max damage. Hefty poke.
All right. I am going to cast Hellish Rebuke as a 2nd level spell. Oh wait, no, I'm not 3rd level. I don't have it yet.
Yeah. That's because of the other
I'm
thing we were
going to
going to do.
do nothing.
But no. Fair enough. Callan.
Okay, before we go any further, just a small confusion. My AC says 16/18.
It's because you have a shield.
Oh, so okay, okay,
So yeah, with the shield in your hand, it's 18.
okay. Thank you.
Which I would assume you drew, given you were told there were undead
Well, yeah, when we
monsters.
walked in the door, because he said there was stuff in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one right here,
And
and
there's
there's one
one.
right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll roll 20.
So this one can hit both of them. Um, so I'm gonna mace this one.
You gonna smack him with your
Oh, that
mace?
sounds funny. No, not the spray mace.
Mhm.
All right, that's what you want to do. 10 is a miss.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am trying to go between people here.
Yeah. All right,
Oh.
over to Molly then.
Oh my god. 20, please. Give me my character sheet back. When I go to click it, it moves like it's running away from me, and I don't understand. But
I remember the old days of malware that would do that.
it feels like that. I'm gonna do bless on the 3 of us.
Ooh-wee.
So I'll post it in case.
Wahoo! I could have used that.
Yeah, tragically, I rolled so poorly in initiative.
Yeah.
Mm,
And yeah, you just get an extra D4 to roll for attacks and saving throws. Yeah, I guess I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Yeah, fair enough. Osmeros.
These guys aren't considered enough to get close to one another. Well, closer to one another. So I am going to I think I will. You know what? I'm gonna Sacred Flame again on the guy in front of me.
Ba-ba-ba. 15?
That succeeds because it's when it's a DC, you got to meet the DC, not beat it, right?
Yeah, meet or exceed. That's correct.
So that is success. I'm still at 1 damage dealt.
Unfortunate. This guy's gonna make a solid poke at Molly. That's a solid poke. All right, 4 damage to Molly when she gets back. Archer's taking a shot, also at Molly. Unfortunately, you're in the front. Oh, come on, Roll20. Hello. That's a miss. Skeleton against Callan. 11. That's a miss. I said Callan again. But that was against Osmeros, which is a miss.
Is
It's Callan's turn now.
Ah, that's why you were just thinking of me. All right. Well, now that I've been blessed, maybe I'll hit.
There's no bless.
Oh,
It has
yeah.
immediately dropped.
Because she had to make a
Oh,
concentration check.
Doggone it.
20
Oh.
will hit, though.
I'll allow it.
Wait, that cannot possibly be correct. 0 damage.
I mean, if you've got a negative modifier to strength, yeah, it'll do it.
I'm confused about your sheet. I gotta look
But-
at it real quick.
oh
I
yeah,
think
no.
Okay.
that's
play
what it
with the
says. I just
characters.
don't remember if that's actually what she has. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Where are you? Where
I
are
do
you?
have -1 in strength.
That's unfortunate. Maybe you should be swinging something else.
Apparently, but the only other thing I have is a bow, and a bow against skeletons is stupid.
No, check your cantrips. However, that is a hit, and as far as I recall, you can't do less than 1 damage. So you do 1 damage, which is more effective than you'd expect.
I
For
feel
1 damage.
victorious. I did a damage. Okay.
But yeah, check out your cantrips. See what you got.
Welcome to
I
the 1
will.
damage crew.
Yeah. Over to Molly.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll use this opportunity for healing. I don't remember any of the rules, so I have to go look at them. Wherever they might be.
It depends on which one you're talking about. If you're talking about healing surge, should be right above or below your character sheet.
Right above or below the character sheet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess with how we're doing healing potions, I'll do the healing surge first. So this is is it a bonus action or an action? I'll do a bonus action.
Yeah, basically the bonus action one you roll, the action one is just full instead of rolling.
Okay. Oh god. My brain's not meant for this. You can expend up to half your hit dice, so 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 1d8 plus a number.
Should be con, yeah?
8.
That works too. So that was your bonus action. You still have an action.
Yeah, hold on, let me do math real quick. Oh, it's so easy when okay, so that's just not gonna update.
There it goes.
God, what do I do? I don't think I have. I'm just gonna vicious mockery the 1, 2. Which Skelly looks worse off?
Well, only one's been hit, and that's the one to your left.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna vicious mockery that guy. 1 crew. So wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Yep.
All right, we've all entered the 1 damage gang. I've
All right,
finally
time.
arrived.
It's time to
Hell
upgrade 2 damage gang from now on. Let's do it. Get there.
So they'll have something. Disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Nice.
Just it.
Osmeros's bones will be happy about not getting hit again, maybe. Speaking of, Osmeros, it's your turn.
Got it.
It's a me. Well, Sacred Flame.
Oh. This could be good. No, that's
All right.
a dodge. Unfortunate.
Well, I'll stay here, and that's my turn.
This guy to the right of Molly is going to try and stab her again. Why are you lagging, Roll20? That's a hit. So the damage is 5 piercing to Molly.
I just healed that.
Next is arrow coming at Molly. That's probably going to miss.
It does. Just barely.
This guy has disadvantage to hit Osmeros. Poke.
That's a hit.
Unfortunate. Oh, 3 damage. That's not too bad. It's not good. It's not too bad. Positioning's all off here, folks. They just rushed you. Callan, it's your turn.
Be right there. Damn it. Come on. Sorry. So, looking at my sheet,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what cantrip you were thinking of because I have Dancing Lights, Guidance, Mending, and Hand of Radiance.
Hand of Radiance?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that, but I'll read it over here instead.
Yeah, each creature within 5 feet of you, of your choice.
Okay.
You could hit the 2 of them without hitting your allies.
Well, I would imagine I'd, lift one hand for each or something. I don't know. So,
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
I know it's been a minute, so I was trying to remind you what we're all doing, what you got.
No, poop. One made it, one didn't.
Yeah, roll a d6. I'm trying to again. I want to remind you what you're working with.
What?
I wanted to remind you what you were working with.
Remind me what I'm working on.
Working with. As in what your options were?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Molly.
If you look at
Oh.
Discord, you'll know my brain right now.
Sure.
I'd like to do something other than heal myself this combat, so I'll use the disengage action to move back here. Yeah, wait. I wanted to read it, not... Yeah, no, I can't do that. Never mind. That's it.
What happens?
I wanted to read the info on Vicious Mockery and not actually do it. But I clicked the wrong thing. But I used my action to disengage, and that's all I've got for now.
Fair enough.
I think. No, I'm gonna healing word. We'll healing word our boy Osberos. Sorry, my brain is not in it to win it.
Seems to be going around,
Bum, bum.
to be honest.
10 healing.
That's 10 healing for Osmeros.
I like it.
I've been perma asleep for the past week and a half, so
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get going in general.
we're running on something.
Osmeros, it's your go. Spite and Fury.
So,
That's what we're running on.
Well, they still haven't had the good sense to get close together, so I can hit more than one of them. So I'll go after the guy on the left for an 8 damage Sacred Flame.
Wow.
Let's see about it. Dex. Unfortunate. That would have been so good too.
Some Dexter skillies. They've been doing yoga. I should too.
You good over there then? Is that it for you?
I'm not going to be moving now. Oh, and that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. This one's gonna step forward, and now it's gonna poke at Callan. That's a short bow. I mean, it's exactly the same for them, so it misses. And now it's actually a short bow. Let me double check distance here, because he's pretty far away. Nah, still within the range of the short bow. He's gonna shoot at Molly again. 1. It just like explodes into splinters on the wall behind you.
He thinks he's going to shoot.
An attempt was made. Alright, this guy's gonna poke at Osmeros again.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, I'll take it.
Okay.
I have something that I remembered, but I'll do it on the next one.
Okay. It's 5 damage to you. Over to Callan.
Well, that seemed to work really well. I think I'm going to do it again.
That's great because you can just pick the 2 of them and be like, not hit your allies.
Yes.
This is a DC 14 con save. I'm not gonna lie, they had more constitution than I thought. Hey, now it's flipped. The other one failed, and the one you hit last time succeeded. Roll your D6.
But I have learned something from that.
Oh, what's
It's that switching to a constitution-based attack isn't going to help me at all.
That is good information to have.
No!
Well, whittling them down. The dice are not
Point
kind.
at a time.
Molly.
All right. I'm gonna aim for the guy in the back with. Oh my god, go away. Roll 20, I beg you. What is it? My short bow. No, I'm not. I lied.
That is a miss. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
All right, over to Osmeros.
All right, so they can both make a dex save because when I call down a sacred flame, it's actually a moonbolt, and I get to target somebody within 5 feet of another one. So DC 15, 7 radiant.
Succeed and fail. That's funny. You drop this skeleton to the side, but the one you started aiming at the beginning evades it.
I'll take it.
Its bones collapse to the ground. Its rusted sword falling to the side. Clanking on top of it is this shield, which for one reason or another, the shield is in a lot better condition, and it's just basically a shield as opposed to a rusted shield. That might be useful to sell or something. Skeleton, it's your turn. Still shooting at Molly. They're having an arrow battle over here, and Molly is losing.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing great.
3 or 5 piercing. Yeah. Alrighty, that's its turn. Next up is this one in front of Osmeros, who's going to take a stab at you. Wow.
So that's a hit.
Is there a butt associated with that?
Not with that roll, there's not.
Okay. 7 piercing. Why is it so bad?
We should have a talk about potions again.
Callan, it's your go.
My cohorts are not looking well, are they?
No, not too good.
Hmm. Well, I would assume. Okay, don't assume. Is the one next to me in worse shape than the other?
What
Or are
other?
they about the same?
The other's dead. There's one shooting way off in the distance, and then the one in front of you just died when Osmeros blasted it with moonlight.
No, I don't think you're answering the question that I'm asking. Are both my party members hurt?
Oh, what they're asking
Yeah,
about the
very.
skeletons. Yes, they're both hurt.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Why? I missed the one I was trying to read. Okay. I want to see how many it does. It's a touch spell. That means it's one person. I hate to use this so early.
Oh, reminder, you guys don't have your second level spells yet. That was from the pre-leveling thing that we're not ending up doing.
Oh, so we do not have our second level. Okay.
Correct.
Then I'll stop looking at that. Okay. You know what? The best thing I can do to help my cohorts is nail this one and make it go away.
That's probably true. Same thing? Okay. Roll that con save. Let me know if that answered your question in Discord, Dave.
Let's see.
It succeeded, so no damage. Alright, over to Molly then.
Well, we are playing the healing game, so I did healing surge. So I can do the greater one too, or is it one or the other? I can't remember.
Let's see.
So I just did the normal one.
So basically, you get one of each.
Okay,
It's like they're separate.
interesting. I guess I'll do that again. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm clicking all the wrong things.
But if you're doing the greater one, it's just, you don't roll it. It's just maxed out.
But it's still half, right? So it's just the one.
Yeah.
The one hit die for me.
Correct.
Okay. And that is an action, a whole action.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh my god, please. I beg you. I wanna once I can figure out how to let Roll20 actually update this. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's it for now.
Cool. Don't forget to add your con modifier to that.
Oh, that is a
So-
plus 2.
So it's just 10.
Yeah.
I don't think it updated properly.
The heck?
Osmeros, it's
There
your
we
turn.
go.
So he's gonna want to make a dex. You know what? Let's throw a little wrench in it. And a mind sliver. Oh,
Mind sliver. Is that a what save? Intelligence save.
intelligence save.
Oh god. My literally non-existent brains. Oh, I thought it succeeded for a sec. That would have been wild. Yeah, it failed. 2 psychic damage. And minus 1d4 on its next save.
Yes. I can roll that now if you want, or next time it makes a save.
Next time it makes a save. So that was your action. Anything else you want to do?
Oh yeah, can I drink a potion as a bonus action?
You could, but as mentioned in Discord.
Oh
Be-
yeah.
Yeah,
Healing
because
surge.
of that. Because of the healing surge is being an option. So it's that plus con.
Yep.
If any, I suppose.
So I get 2 HP back.
That's more than none.
It
That's
is.
true.
Woo. Just don't get hit. I'm not following my own advice, but just it's easy.
That unfortunately hits Molly.
Yeah.
7 piercing. Was this guy a sharpshooter or something in life? He hasn't. He's missed once, I think. This Skelly up here is gonna stab at Osmeros again. The dice are not on your side today, guys. But a 13
Well,
is a
that's
miss.
not-
That time he missed, so
Good stuff.
Oh.
Callan, what would you like to do?
I would like that guy. What would I like to do?
Yes, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'd like to, bend down and grab these guys' legs and pull them out from under him.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Actually, I was. I think that'd be great. Here you go.
So you want to replace your action with a shove, except the shove is pulling his legs out from under him.
It's a yank.
It is more of a yank.
Why is it only doing one?
That's just what you keep rolling. Wait, are you doing that instead of knocking him down? I'm confused.
If I can I do that? What would I roll?
Let me get to that. That's what you want to do, though, yeah?
It is what I want to do.
Okay, so I'm going to ignore that terrible roll there then. Replace one of your melee attacks to try and knock it prone or push it away from you.
I knock it prone.
So to make an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested by its strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. It chooses which one it uses, and if you win, you knock it prone in this context.
My choice was strength or dexterity.
No, you don't have a choice. Yours is athletics.
Oh, great.
It has the choice.
Oh, that is done by. No. It's done by
Athletics is
strength, which
strength.
is -1. I'm having a day.
Do you want to roll for it or okay? Ooh. Yeah, I think it's just a day in general for everyone here.
You know what? Maybe I'll just lay down and roll around on the ground.
That is not gonna work. You just you drop down, you grab his legs or grab at his legs, and he just steps backward like half a space.
Well, maybe it was at least a distraction and someone else will hit him.
Over to Molly.
Okay, I think both things I want to do are bonus actions, which is tragic.
I think you saw that thing get hit by Mind Sliver, if that means anything to you.
It might. I don't know which one though. So I've remembered now that I'm a bard. I'm gonna give our boy Wizard of Oz a bardic inspiration. I have no idea what die it is.
Be a
D6.
D6 until level 5.
It's a
I don't remember.
D6. And that's a bonus action. Action. Oh, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna shoot an arrow at that dude if I can open my character sheet. Maybe? I'm not hopeful. It's a high number, but never
Oh, that'll hit.
get too hopeful. 5 piercing.
That is 5 damage.
Wow. That is my turn.
Nice. What you doing, Osmaros?
Well, has this skeleton made a saving throw yet?
Nope. Sure
Well,
hasn't.
he can make a dex saving throw with a -2 to his roll.
Let's see it.
Aha, 4 radiant damage.
That'll hit. Looking about as rough as a skeleton can.
And as a bonus action, I'll use my other surge. Hey, there we go.
So each surge is separate. You have one of each type. You can't.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So in that context, you'd have to use the potion.
Gotcha. So that'd be 2d4 plus 2. So
Plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, so exact same amount of HP. I don't mind that at all.
Okay. I think that's it for you, which makes it Skelly Archer's turn, taking a pot shot from a distance. 14, I think, hits Molly.
Yep.
He needs to pick a different target.
3 damage. Alrighty. Over to the skeleton. He's going to stab. 17 to hit Osmaros.
Well, I'm going to use the shield spell, which I can do once a day for free because I'm in full moon phase. Bling!
Nice.
My AC is 20 this time.
Scrapes across the shield to no effect. Little particulates of rust flying off of it. Callan, it's over to your turn.
By the power of the moon, I will punish you.
By the power of the moon, I will prevent you from punishing me.
Yeah. I'm punishing his ego.
Nice. I got you.
I'm running out of ideas, man. I wonder why this guy is so tough. Or just my luck is bad.
Just luck is bad. Alright. I'm rolling. I mean, technically speaking, you guys have missed or in some
Oh
capacity
my god!
like that failed to hit 75% of the time on these guys. It's just
Level 2 is
real bad
rough.
luck. Molly.
Definitely higher than normal.
Yeah.
I'm going to short bow him.
That'll hit. That drops him.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
All right. If that's it for you,
Yeah.
Osmeros, it has fallen. What would you like to do?
Oh, he's still back there. I didn't even see him.
I am
Oh,
gonna.
yeah. This guy been shooting at you. He did not drop.
Well, he can make a deck save. Or, sorry, intelligence save.
No, we're doing one of them's. I think he
And
fails.
then I will move. Try and take some cover.
That's in the wrong place. There's just a torch sitting here for no reason. Did you guys see that? I don't know.
Hmm.
Mystery. Ooh, what? Get out of here. Sorry, stream. I don't know what the heck just happened. We're on the BRB screen for no apparent reason. Hold on. I've been having technical difficulties for a week. I don't know what's going on. He takes his 3 damage. And he has a minus 1d4 on his next saving throw. It is his turn. He's not going to shoot at the person who shot at him because they're behind a pillar. I think he's just going to keep trying to focus you down, but you have, what, half cover, I want to say?
Do I?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
No, Molly.
I mean, I'll take it. I'm kind of out in the open, but I'll take it.
Well, he's not willing to move, so you've got partial cover. If he was willing to move, it wouldn't have any cover. I'd say half cover. It's probably about half your body. So +2 to your AC against this attack.
Ooh.
Never mind.
I'm just going to assume I'm at 0. I feel like that's a safe bet, right?
Wouldn't it be funny if you weren't? You're at 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that drops you to the ground. Callan, it's your turn. You hear a thump behind you.
I'm turning around and touching somebody.
Yeah, you want to go cure wounds?
Yep.
Yeah, you should be able to just click on it.
Yep.
If it asks you, it's just first level. That's all you got.
That is all I got.
Hey, wake up. Wake up. But you should just be able to click on it to roll it.
Oh, I can't click up. It's a level 1 spell, and yep.
That's what I was saying. That's pretty
Hey.
good.
That's almost a full.
Oh, that's dust. That's crypt dust you just sucked into your lungs. Welcome back to life.
That's fine.
All right, do you want to move at all? You move 5 feet to get there, but do you want to move any more?
Have I been able to tell the direction of the arrows? They're coming from
you
like
absolutely
over
know where
here
he is.
somewhere.
I just gonna assume you can't see him because you're scrolling issues, but you 100% know where he is.
Oh, okay. Then I won't. Okay. So I am running that direction at my speed of a whole 30 minus what's 25, 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's going to be this
Maybe
way.
I'll be intimidating.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. But that's all I can do.
Yeah. Molly?
And maybe you'll switch to me.
I will stand up.
Which is half your movement.
Yeah, I don't plan on moving, so that's okay. We're gonna short bow him. No, we're not.
I was going to say, I assume you step out of cover and then back in half cover, but no. Doesn't matter. Maybe you forgot and you thunked it into the wall and you're like, oh, wait.
That sounds about right. I guess that's it.
Fantastic. Osmeros.
Well, I'm gonna
No, he
duck
has
out
not made a save.
duck out from around cover, and this guy can make a Dex saving throw now.
Minus. I suppose it doesn't matter.
I'll still have to roll
The moon, little, like, thinking moon, like a little moon flame,
it.
strikes into this guy and he just bursts into bone splinters. The, bow clattering to the ground right next to the pillar. There you go. All right. That was something.
That was a battle.
Or
Well, at least we're up on our feet, and the skeletons aren't up on theirs.
That's right.
You guys want to do?
What?
What do you guys want to do?
well, I guess we're looking for what's it called?
Scroll book.
Yeah.
Spell book.
Scroll book? Is a scroll book just where you take scrolls and you bind them together?
I would assume.
Sounds about right.
All right, if you guys want to try and figure out where you need to go, everybody give me perception checks. Let's try that.
Well, there's a door over here. Over
Mhm.
here. That I am.
From where you
So
guys...
I was going to head that way.
Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm trying to go... Nope, that's not letting me do what I want to do. There.
You having fun?
It wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. I'm going to refresh Roll20. You guys do all see both doors from where you are.
There's
Now
two
I'm
doors. Oh, yes, I
refreshing.
see two doors now. Okay. Do you guys want to go straight or to the left?
Don't forget to roll
Uh,
perception.
I'll see what my perception check tells me, and then
Oh,
I'll make a
okay.
decision.
Anybody else rolling? There it is. 19 is pretty good, and it's going to be enough.
I've been doing good at most of my ability checks.
Yeah, I was going to
Except
say, anything but
attacking.
fighting, we're good at.
Yeah. I'm not
Apparently.
here for fighting, so I hope you don't need me, because I'm not good at it. Not today. I'm too full of desserts.
Looking around, you guys see the 19 sees, I should say. Well, let me try that again. All of you guys see numerous footprints in the dust going every which way. Some of them are very clearly skeletal little footprints in the dust. Some of them are more heavy foot, a zombie dragging and shuffling along in the dust, dragging its feet and shuffling along in the dust. Through all of this, the 19 does spot what just looks like standard commoner shoes that go from the entrance to the south, back and forth. And then there's another set of them that's farther apart that probably implies running at some point. So you're pretty sure it's straight ahead of you guys as opposed to the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we want to go down here, right?
Yeah.
Wow, the dynamic lighting looks really well on this map.
It really does.
Fun fact, when I first imported this map to Roll20, I accidentally made it doubled its size and did all of the lighting and stuff at double the size. And then I was like, hold on, something's not right here. Anyway. Would you guys want to continue going first, or are you going to have the person with the armor and the shield go first?
Yeah, I didn't know you had that. I'm not stepping forward. I'm done being brave.
Hey, Molly, get behind me.
Yes, fantastic. So you guys open like so. Lots more torches around. And you do see a path directly ahead, as well as a path to the left further down this hall. What do you guys want to do?
Walk.
Yeah, you guys can go like a couple steps in the hall and make a perception check if you like. Here, I'll drag you. Bam.
Oh, whoop.
That works. Yeah, wherever. It's not as clear which one of these two rooms.
Jesus.
It's really not as clear which one of these two rooms this guy may have gone into at all, let alone numerous times. I think one of the more interesting things you guys find is that there's clearly a lot of like walking and traffic and stuff that's happened here, which you wouldn't necessarily expect from an ancient crypt that's not frequently visited to your knowledge.
Well, if he accidentally raised some, they're probably pacing back and forth going, what am I doing here?
But because it's a lot more difficult to for you to tell, you're not sure which path to take. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna move up here and you know what? I'm gonna go down this way and carefully, I think maybe I should open the door.
You want to open it a crack?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can adjust something real quick to make that make sense. If I do this, do it real big to sort of avoid getting stuck here. So like that. And if you open the door...
Can I move right along behind him?
Ooh. I'm gonna shut the door then. I see the book.
Okay.
Good vision. I don't know. Damn, okay.
I'm assuming this is the book.
It is. I just didn't think you could see it. I guess it depends on how zoomed in you are. Now that I think about it. But yeah.
Well, I should restate that. I see a book. I obviously am not reading what it is.
I see a book. Give me a perception check. You do see a book. Give me a perception check. All right, 13 is enough to know to notice. That's weird. It's not sitting on top of a sarcophagus. It's sitting on top of a sarcophagus that the lid has been lined with bones and looks like it's been turned into some kind of altar.
Hmm.
What you guys want to do?
All right.
How come I think that when we walk in, those bones are all going to make something?
No, that would never happen.
You know what? Before we walk in, I would like to...
Take a breath.
do nothing.
It'd be...
I thought I had a spell, but I don't.
Well, here's what we can do. We can...
I was going to shield of faith, but I don't got one. Wrong game.
Maybe. Here's what we can do. Why don't we go ahead and... It's only like 20 minutes earlier than normal. Let's go ahead and go on break now and give you guys a couple minutes to think about what you want to do. And we can, everybody get snacks, use the restroom, whatever you need to do. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Sound good?
Alrighty. I'll go put lasagna in the oven.
Ooh, yum.
delicious.
I love lasagna.
Lasagna.
Can you send some my way?
I can, but with both Canada Post and Amazon on strike, I don't know how long it's going to get there. It'll
Ooh.
probably stay in my mailbox for the next week.
That'd be bad.
Ew. I didn't know Amazon was on strike.
Yeah, I think they just voted for it today. So,
Mhm.
Well,
but it
shoot.
might just be the warehouse workers, not the delivery drivers.
I
Either
don't
way,
know. Fair enough, though.
I'll be
Honestly.
back in 5:10.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Love is a setting sun, is a smoking gun, is a four-letter word, I hope it hurts. Love is a fatal flaw, is a broken jaw, is a burning bridge, move your hips. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. City like a graveyard, once was a postcard. When you lose your wonder, and you can't remember where we were living in the days of thunder. 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 Living in the days of love was a dream to have, was a king-size bed, was an escape plan, was an open hand. Now it's a dog from hell, it's a dream you sell, it's an epitaph, it's a photograph. And the ghosts of the boulevard, littered with lonely hearts. The city like a graveyard, once was a postcard. sat, the sky is blue. There are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids grow up and move away. They close the plant, then the mall arcade. Kids are sad, their parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away. The seasons pass, but the monsters stay. Kids are sad, the sky is blue. There are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids grow up and move away. They close the plant, then the mall arcade. Kids are sad, their parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away. The seasons pass, but the monsters stay.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your hands. Take my hand, come undercover. They can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Have I doubt when I'm alone? Love is a ring, a telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lost. Here in our bed till the morning comes. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun descends. They can't touch you now, can't touch you now, can't touch you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. With love, we sleep without the vicious circle turns and burns without you. Oh, I cannot live, forgive the yearning, burning. I believe it's time to will, to feel. So touch me now, touch me now, touch me now. Oh, because the night belongs to lovers.
I have returned from the outer limits.
Belongs to lovers.
I'm also back.
The night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Because the
I guess it's just you and me.
For now.
Look.
You're back.
Alright, just waiting on Mango then.
Put two beating
All right.
hearts together,
Excuse me.
seams and pull the levers, strange desires, sparks and wires. I sign the dotted line and tell it yours to mine, no anesthetic for hearts electric.
Let's see if this works.
Parts start
Gotta
to
refresh.
decay when just your shadow half remains. The operation, a complication,
It did not work.
and the part of you that died, I'll carry all my life. Lovers slowly decomposing, so it goes. Could have been paradise, could have had diamond eyes that held so tight that I lost her. It could have been fireflies, but that fire died, dead and gone. I was wrong, love's a call. I'm a monster.
Monsters. Monsters. Monsters.
I'm back. I had to feed Arson, and I gave him a little treat, and he is not always very smart. So, how does roadblocking with that?
Oh, same. I can relate to that sentence. Let's see.
I grabbed some treats for him. Like, look, bud, little treats for after dinner. Isn't that nice? And he's like, yeah, I can't wait to eat them. And he wouldn't leave the pantry. I'm like, I'm just gonna slowly close this door. And he's like, yup, that's cool. I put the treats in his dish, and he's like, help, help, I can't get out the door. It's technically closed, but if he just pushes just a little bit, he can open it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had to teach Rex how to open my door.
I know he can open doors. If it's like fully shut, like he can't turn a door handle.
Right.
Like he can push it with his paw, and it's fine. He's just sometimes really dumb. I'm
Oh,
like,
we got the lever knob instead of the knobs. We got the lever handles, which dogs can open so easily.
oh yeah,
Right.
flushing and a curse.
Typically very convenient for this situation we got here. Anyway, are we all ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, Maxie is trained as a service dog, so she's supposed to open the door. And they thought I was going to be in a wheelchair, so we taught her how to do that, to open the door for me so I could go through. And then we found out I was misdiagnosed and on the wrong medication for 25 years.
Doctors are good. So
Yeah,
good.
just, American medical, because one diagnosed it and no one else ever checked it again. So,
You can say it runs in the family.
yeah, a little bit. Anyway,
Ready. I know Dave was here a minute ago, so.
Yep, I am here.
maybe he was pre-eating oven and went back when it went ding.
Let's go. All right. So Osmeros is standing in front of this door, and I believe you just relayed to the group, "Hey, the book's in there."
Right.
Yeah.
Stop. Did he mention the bones?
Did you mention the bone altar thing?
Yeah, there's like a because I'm not super smart, I'm going to use the word big stone desk.
Ah, with bones on it.
Yeah, it looks like it's built with bones on it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Not like a pile of them, but like arranged, like a frame of bones.
Good way to put it. You're
Well,
also
you
pretty
guys
sure you
aren't
saw
looking
some
so
skulls on
good.
there.
Oh yeah, skulls.
Yeah, skull. Well, skull. Yeah, you know that word. You guys aren't looking so good. Maybe we should rest in a minute, and then I don't know how long a rest would be, but before
Uh,
we go in there.
if you mean a short rest, it's an hour. A long rest, that's like
Yeah.
8 hours. I don't know if you're doing that in
No,
here.
no, I don't
I
want to
think
sleep in here. No, 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 no.
Talk about sleeping with one eye open.
Uh-huh.
No, 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 no. If we sleep in here, we will permanently sleep in here. No, not the desire. But I do think you guys need to chill for a bit if you trust my medicine here. My medicine check.
What do you say?
I mean, I got healed up pretty well for when I was dying, but then I got better.
Well, yes, you are better than you were.
Hey, it's on offer. If nobody wants to do it, you can just charge on
Yeah.
in if you like.
Sure,
Well-
I do a short rest. I don't have. I haven't used any spells yet, so
Mm,
Well-
don't think that we need to for me. However, I will be happy to do it.
Well, I'm just thinking about you replenishing anything you might have used.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I get anything back on a short. Maybe bardic inspiration, but I've only
Possibly.
used one.
But you do get your healing surges back.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Let's do that.
That's fair. So I think in that context, you guys can take just lean on a pillar, take a seat on the cool, dusty floor, and take about an hour's rest. And go ahead and do that, and in that time period, maybe discuss who's going through the door first. I do think, as that's going on, can I have all of you give me, just to keep it simple, because it's happening over the course of a time period, give me one perception check, but make it at advantage. And it's just kind of, did you notice something as the hour was going on? Is that a 19, a 20, and a 19?
Yeah.
I guess we did. We
It's-
noticed something.
Very quiet, and you guys definitely couldn't hear it over the clattering of bones and arrows swooking and spells casting. But every once in a while, you hear a whisper that seems to echo through the entirety of the crypt, and it just seems to be repeating the same phrase over and over again. It is
It seems to be the same words, you mean?
like it's the same phrase, like a sentence or two, right? A phrase.
What's it saying?
Hmm.
Um, it is. Let me see if I can do this. Soon it is my time to return, to awaken. Bring me flesh of all those who enter. And it just repeats maybe every 2 or 3 minutes. It's unclear if anything or anyone is following or responding to said phrase,
Hmm.
but it is continuing.
I don't like that phrase.
Trying to shut this party down.
All right, so you guys get your all of your healing surges back, and 1/4 1/4 minimum one of your hit dice back.
1/4 minimum. So one?
Yes, in your case, it's one.
Okay. I was
One
like,
is
what's
better than
1/4?
none, but yeah.
What's 1/4 of a hit die? And then I was like, oh, I'm interpreting this the incorrect way. I see.
It's fair. And from there, we can continue on into the next room.
Let's do it.
What order do you guys want to be following in?
Well, are we running in to grab the book and then
Oops.
running out?
I like that idea.
I like that idea, but I doubt it'll work.
It's gotta be really fast. Who's going in first?
I,
Who? You? The smart lady? Whoever's
the-
going in first is getting a bardic inspiration. I'll just say that.
I suppose it's the question of is the person with the shield going in first?
we only have one person with a shield, thanks.
Unless somebody wants to go get the other one.
Um,
New shields.
yeah, I'm not strong, but am I dexterous? I can see me running in there and tripping. Yeah, I'm not really dexterous either. Too bad I don't have mage hand.
Oh, I do.
No, I don't.
I do, though.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
I have no shield, but I've got a mage hand.
Everybody hide behind the shield
Oh.
and use mage hands.
Uh huh.
How far does
Uh,
mage hand reach?
I think it's 30. Yeah.
30 to cast it, and then it can move around. Just as a heads up, I don't know how many bardic inspirations you have, but it does last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hit more than one people at once, so you could give it to everybody if you had enough time.
It's a bonus action. Might as well. Otherwise, I will absolutely forget yet again that I have them.
Yeah, just give the d6 to everyone at once, and then within the
Uh-huh.
next 10 minutes, we're moving, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is your countdown. But I can try to reach in with a mage hand and grab it.
Can you pop it out?
Mage hand or
Yeah, just. I mostly
Yeah.
know how it works, but, in case there's any extra lines that I need
Just
to know.
can't- it cannot be more than 30 feet away from me.
I thought it was 60. Interesting.
I thought it was 62. That is weird.
It depends on who's casting it.
Mhm.
The telekinesis feat, I think, extends it.
Mm.
And also the soul knife rogue can do it at a longer range. Plus, it's invisible.
Is that the soul knife, or is that the arcane trickster?
Oh yeah, it's an arcane trickster.
Okay, let's measure distances here. So you're giving it a shot. Are you sticking your hand through the half-open door and casting it over there? If
Yeah.
it can't be more than 30 feet away from you, you have to move into the room to do it. It's just a little bit too far.
Okay. So I should just open the door.
Are you going to be taking cover behind Callan and her shield?
If you'll come up here with me, sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Fantastic. Just stick you in there. Door opens. You both are probably here. Let's just get positioning right before anything happens. This is the maximum distance you can cast your... Nope, one more down. Yeah, you guys... Oh god, that's actually... Never mind, sorry, I confused your characters for a second. Is that still... What if we went this way? Does that put you close enough, or is that the same?
One more.
So, does that work?
Yep. It's in a weird spot where I can't really
Let me see
put the
if
arrow
this
on it, but
works.
that should be fine.
No snapping from you to it. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's like between two squares. I forgot I did that.
Yeah.
All right. So your mage hand like pops out, and just appears right because you range 30 feet. So you summon it over there. It's right next to the book. It's about to scoop it up as the sarcophagus lids next to you guys start to slide off and clatter to the grounds. So this is all kind of
Which
happening
one?
simultaneously, both on the left and the right. of you guys, and these zombies, our little zombie friends, start to crawl out. This is, again, all happening simultaneously. Osmeros, I'm assuming you're like at the edge of the door, watching.
Yes.
You go to scoop up the book with your mage hand, and the bones snap against it, holding it down. Everybody roll initiative.
Sorry, the bones on the sarcophagus the book was on?
Yeah, they snap against the book, holding it down, preventing
Okay.
Mage Hand from scooping it up, because it has a limit of 10 pounds.
Right, it does. Okay, so, you said initiative. Oh, I didn't click on myself.
Apparently they fixed that, because it's working now. They probably
Oh.
fixed that a long time ago, but because we do it every
Oh,
time,
wait.
we didn't notice.
Technically, I moved myself in the room, so maybe that was counting that.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Let me just get everything here. Oh, gosh, dang it. Hold on. Is that everything? Okay, so... It starts with these guys. Bop. You. I don't know why Roll20 is lagging so much for me. Careful now.
Excuse me, that was a weird hiccup.
Mm. First up is much louder than before. You hear this like echoing whisper. It just says one word: endure. And immediately it's followed by and rot. Can I get Callan
And rot?
endure and rot? Can I get Callan and Molly to give me a Constitution save?
No. I don't. Yuck. I don't want to rot. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can do
Let me get it
diddly-diddly
off of
for that.
advantage. There you
Yeah,
go.
just taking the first number. Then you both
know.
fail.
We both failed.
Yeah.
You take 6. That's maximum necrotic damage. Ow. And two things to note that seem to sort of reinforce in some capacity the two zombies crawling out of the sarcophagi. And it emanated from the 3 skulls stacked on the back of that altar. What are you doing? Callan, it's your turn. And did you subtract the damage?
Did I deflect the subtract the damage?
Yes.
You said it was
6.
yeah, no. What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. Making sure I don't have anything.
I think they're both resistant to fire. Right?
Who?
The two of you?
Am I?
The two tieflings.
Yes.
I'm-
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I was like,
It's all
yes,
good.
yes, 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 I am. Yes.
I'll take it.
But it wasn't fire, so you know.
I do have it.
You do have what?
Turn undead. It's not in my spells. It's in my
Oh yeah, because it's like a class ability.
Last feature.
It's a channel.
right. So that is what I'm going to do.
All right, you can use your class ability to turn undead. I'm just picturing something. Go ahead.
What do I do?
I think I do it, right? It's a wisdom save?
Wisdom within 30 feet of you. Wisdom save.
So 30 feet of you.
They're
Do
definitely
this.
within 30 feet.
We can do this, though, just to be sure. Meow. That's actually longer range than I thought.
Oh, really?
Okay. And it's wisdom. That's the left guy. He fails. The right guy, he fails. Okay.
Do I understand this right? They run 30 feet away or get 30 feet away from me?
Can't you just put it in chat? I'm not sure what you're looking at, but that doesn't necessarily sound correct.
I think when undead are turned, the only action they can take is to get as far away from you as possible, and if they run out of places to run, they take the dodge action.
Right.
I do see what you mean. They can't willingly go within 30 feet of you. That's, I believe, what you're referring to.
That is what I'm. That was what I was referring
So
to.
they have to use their turn to run away from you. They can't really do anything else.
Right. So they can't hit my party, and hopefully she can finish doing the thing in one, turn round, whatever it is.
Just do a thing here. You don't know what this means. In the three other sarcophagi in the room, you hear rattling as if something's trying to move away, but it can't. All right, do you want to move at all? That was your turn. It seems everything is trying to run away from you except an altar, which
No,
kind of makes
I don't
sense.
want to move or anything because I'm shielding her, so I'm holding still.
Okay. Do you communicate that?
I just say I'm staying here so you can get this done, in the hopes that she doesn't panic.
All right, over to Molly then. There are rattling sarcophagi all around you, and there's two zombies that look like they're trying to run away. What do you do?
Terrifying. Does it look like whatever hands are grabbing on are still grabbing on?
Yeah, it is pretty obvious that the bones have they moved physically and have arranged themselves in a way to hold on to the spellbook.
Okay. So if we're gonna grab that, we have to go over there and grab it, because I don't think Mage Hand is going to cut it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like it
she-
just didn't have enough oomph to pull it away.
Yeah.
If she moves, I move with her.
That can be your intent.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna. I
I'll
don't think I'll-
compromise. You guys can move together, but you'll be able to only move half distance.
It would keep the shield on you.
Sure.
Okay.
What's that? 5, 10, 15?
So about here. Yeah. Presuming that's where you want it to be. And that is just using your movement. You still have your action.
Yeah. Might as well use my action to dash then, right?
All right. With that, I will allow you to use your entire round to bring the both of you directly in front of the altar.
There we go. That works for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. That's my turn.
All right. We got zombie A and B running to the opposite corners to get away from you. Okay. Osmeros.
Well, I think it's time that I enter the party. And I will take the dodge action.
Dick. This doesn't apply to anything. It's just a curiosity thing. That gives you advantage on dexterity saves too, right?
Yep.
Nice. All right. At the start of the turn, these sarcophagus lids slide off. Right here. Is it going to let me do that? And these guys roll initiative. Bam. These apparently decrepit, unarmed skeletons. Let's see what they do. Okay. The voice comes again. This time, now that you're in here, Osmeros, you can hear it pretty distinctly as well. This time, it just says, "Rot." Can I have all three of you give me a Constitution save? And it's also abundantly clear it's coming from that pile of 3 skulls on the back of this altar.
I'm
Use
sorry.
bardic-
Coming from.
The pile of 3 skulls on the back of this altar.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I can use bardic inspiration on this, right?
Yeah, sure.
There's a chance.
Sorry, did I just hear a cat?
11.
Possibly. Somebody has a cat.
I do. He's here, but he's not saying nothing. He's just sitting under my desk, being sad little guy.
An 11 is unfortunately a failure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The other 2 of you succeed, though. I'm on roll 20. 2 necrotic damage for you. Enjoy.
Ow. Now I have heartburn.
All right. It is Callan's turn. It is your turn. Do you want to poise yourself for fleeing, or do you want to do something specific?
I would like.
I was just going to say, as a little bit of clarification, these skeletons came out.
Mhm.
They look like they want to get away from you. They look like they're trying to run away.
Okay. I would like to take my mace and swing it across the altar, trying to hit the skulls.
Do it. That'll hit.
Woohoo! Oh
That certainly did damage, and it reacts like it kind of just goes. You think
He
you're smacking
grunted
at
at
an
me.
animated skull.
He grunted at me.
Mm-hmm. Molly.
Well, I'm not particularly very strong, but I'm gonna see if I can rip this book out of the bony grasp
Do it.
of bones. What kind of a roll?
Strength or athletics, your choice. DC is set. Go for it.
Should have saved my bardic inspiration for this, but maybe I'm a freak of nature. Oh yeah,
Different.
I'm just built different. I know it.
You feel like you're making progress as the bones start to crack and snap. It is insufficient to pull it away this time, but that is definite progress.
Yeah, snap crackle pop. I'm gonna bonus action a healing switch, if I may.
Hit it.
Oh, it's 1d8 plus 2. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, 7. Tasty. That's it.
Nice. I gotta check something. Okay. All right. After Molly is this skeleton running this way. They're clustered up over here now. The zombies take the dodge action over in the corner.
Aw.
Osmeros.
Well, I am gonna blast this guy.
Okay.
For a single point of damage if he fails.
This guy.
Which he
Oh.
does not.
I like to.
Then I'll
Go ahead.
move over here.
Okay. I like to imagine you miss as he's like tumbling out of the sarcophagus and starting to stand up, and then he immediately runs into this corner.
Aw.
I guess yeah. They only it breaks if they take damage, which he hasn't done yet.
Yep.
Mostly. The voice fills the room again, this time speaking the word release. And Callan, you get the feeling that those guys are about to be coming back your direction. Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Great.
I forgot to mention that the sarcophagus lid slid off.
Which
Revealing
one?
This guy. He kind of looks like somebody's nemesis that filled them full of arrows.
Wait. Which one?
This one.
Oh, okay.
And that's Callan's turn. But I do think you are aware that this thing just released them from your turn undead. What do you want to do? It looks like Molly is like actively trying to tear this book out of the grasp of this bony altar.
Yeah, well, this bony
what's
altar
your-
needs to die.
Passive perception, by the way.
What's
Well,
your-
not with that.
That'll miss. I'm asking Callan, what is your passive perception?
Um,
And actually Molly for that matter as well.
Mine is 11.
I'm not sure. Is it the 4? I'm not sure.
It says passive perception. I can't remember where it's located on the sheet at the moment.
Oh, then I'm looking in the wrong place. Proficiencies.
I think it's below the other proficiencies, right? Below the skills.
Right. I thought passive wisdom 14.
Yeah, I think that's enough to prompt you to spend the rest of the round investigating. Give me a perception check. Something seems off here.
Well, yeah. So now I need another perception.
Yeah. I should say you're realizing you guys don't have the full grasp of the picture here.
Right.
So go ahead and roll a perception. That is sufficient. The one on top, the skull on top, has sort of wound up and shoved inside its mouth. It looks like a locket or an amulet or something.
Well, that doesn't change my opinion of needing to smash it.
That's fair, but that is something you realize.
Okay.
This guy over here stands up doesn't get out, but he stands up still in the sarcophagi, so he's like half covered, and he's taking a shot at Callan. That's the wrong
I'm
guy.
missing, I'm sure. I'm predicting.
Manifested.
Yep, that's a 12.
Yep.
Didn't even
Mrs.
need the shield for that.
No.
Molly, what would you like to do?
It worked so well the first time. We'll try it again. Just gonna try to just rip this thing out of the bones. Ew. Wow.
You do not seem to make any progress. These things are holding tight, and you're just wrestling against them.
Yeah, that checks out. That sounds about right. I think anything else I could do right now is an action, so I guess that's it.
All right, fair enough. All right, these guys are making their way towards you. Coming on back.
Ting.
He gets to hear. Not you. You. Ba-ba-ba. He's going to he reaches down into his rib cage and snaps off 2 of his ribs and chucks both of them at you, Molly. 1 and 2.
Yeah, they'll both hit.
I guess
Alrighty.
he thinks they're going to get replaced.
Yep.
15?
15 damage to you, 2 damage to him.
Well,
That's a trade.
I don't think that's a fair trade.
Not for you.
There's a discrepancy here.
I mean, he did roll decently high, max and minimum, and max and average. Alright, zombie's coming back. Just check a thing here. Where'd the zombies go? There he is.
I whisper under my breath, don't worry, Molly. When I get high enough level, I'll resurrect you. I'll come back and resurrect you.
Oh, thanks.
The zombie dashes back. The other zombie does the same. They're both menacing a severely injured and rib-impaled Molly.
Rib impaled.
Osmeros. The moment you stepped out of that room, it sounded like everything went to shit. What do you want to do?
Well, I better go back in and save the day.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's 2 right next to each other.
All right.
What you doing?
I am casting Burning Hands.
You want to sort of...
Yeah. Basically,
Well, sorry, it goes this way technically.
yeah.
Deck saves all around.
Yeah.
Almost. Not quite. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, that is 2 zombies. Left to right.
It's 2 failures.
And... Ancient skeleton.
That is a success.
So he'll take half.
Luckily for them, I rolled poor for damage. So it's 9 fire damage or 4 if they succeeded.
Okay. And I believe that's it for you. Just this gout of fire, and then you're done. All right. This skeleton over here. It's gonna whirl around. Let's see. He can probably stay here. And he's gonna snap off some ribs and chuck them at Osmeros.
It's going to run out of ammo.
That is unfortunate. The rolls are just not with you guys this time. Holy butts on a stick. 15 damage. So I believe Osmeros is down.
Sorry. One moment here. Sorry, it was all janked up. Oh yeah, even with if it was at 20, then yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. I just don't think the dice are on your guys' side today.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. I can't even shield that.
All right, over to this altar thing. It is going to. Yeah, it. Hey, Molly, can you give me a. Crap, what is it? Strength save. As well as Callan. It goes. Away!
Oh, right. Sure.
In fact, the ancient skeleton and the zombie need to make the save as well. Strength save, to reiterate.
I did.
Yeah, sorry, no, you're fine. Ah, it's not the skeleton, it's the zombie. Sorry, ignore that. Molly, I will allow you to use your reaction to, as it's physically flinging you away with this, like, magical force erupting from it. Will allow you to use your reaction to try and take the book with you.
Okay.
Give me a. I think it would just be another strength or athletics at advantage. That'll do it. You wrench it free. The like bones that were still holding it down snapping, and the book slaps closed as you fall prone here.
Look, I'm
Callan,
helping.
you are next to her, also prone. These skelly boys are and this zombie prone here. And you guys have the book in hand. As this voice just goes, "No!"
Mine.
Yes.
Callan.
It's my turn to have the book.
I go, yes. Okay. Can I?
So whatever's going on seems to be from that pile of skulls or something inside it.
I do not see anywhere in the channel divinity how often you can do it.
It's based on the number of channel divinities that you have, and I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure it's one at your level.
Okay. So it will take me, I'm prone, so it'll take me an action to get up.
No, not action. Half your movement.
That's right.
Yeah, one channel divinity until 6th level.
Okay, thank you.
But you did see an amulet or something in that thing's mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get up. Instead of smacking it, I'm going to try and pluck it out of it.
You want to try and grab the amulet out of the skull. Okay.
Dexterity?
Dexterity or acrobatics.
Same thing.
Oh, it wouldn't be acrobatics. It'd be sleight of hand. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Which are both dexterity anyways, so.
Right, exactly. The 13 doesn't do it.
That was a save, but the save would be the same thing. No, I think what happens is like you grab it and you start to pull it out, and it gets caught on like the teeth in the skull, and it pulls back out of your hands. But now it's like dangling from the skull.
No, I'll have to try it next turn.
You do have a bonus action. If there was anything you could or wanted to do with that. Unclear of what. But given our spell discussion for you, you could have Healing Word if you wanted it.
I'm sorry, give me what?
Let me try that sentence again. Given our earlier spell discussion while on break, you could have Healing Word if you wanted it. You just didn't put everything in your spell book as we discussed.
Right.
which is a bonus action.
Okay, let's do it.
You want a healing word, one of them?
Yeah, but one of them is down, down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The one that's down, down is going to get up, up.
Cool. What is your wisdom modifier again?
In real life?
Let's not go there.
Okay, so it's 7.
7. That's not right. That's not your wisdom modifier. What?
Then I'm not understanding.
The number by the wisdom on your first page.
You mean the 4 or the
Yeah,
18?
the 4. The plus 4.
Okay, so +4, okay.
Roll 2d4 plus 4. And write a note to remind us to put healing word in your character sheet.
2d4 plus 4?
Yep.
Okay. No, I can't.
Did you do /roll? Okay, so that's 8 hit points to Osmeros, and that is your turn. As I picture you, like, half stomach on the altar, like, reaching for the amulet, and the other hand healing Osmeros. This skeleton...
I'll take it.
Skeleton's going to take a shot at Callan.
Sure.
15's a miss.
Yep.
Molly, you are prone, you have 1 hit point, and you have the book.
I do have the book. Alright, half movement to stand up.
Sorry, I just remembered something. This will come in handy later. Callan, you do still have that bardic inspiration. Keep going, Molly.
Right, I'm just trying to braid my way through it. I still have Mage Hand up. The Mage Hand is still by the altar, and I saw something is now dangling out of its mouth.
Yeah, it looks like an amulet or something.
Okay, so action. I would like to use the Mage Hand to pull it the rest of the way out.
Ooh, it is light enough. This is going to be an interesting one. Give me... Just roll me a d20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, so probably easier just do like a charisma.
Yeah, that'd probably work.
Straight to charisma.
Oh, yeah. Like, very quickly, the mage hand just grabs this amulet and pulls it out. As this occurs, I picture it with a 25. You just yanked it out, like, dragging it across and pulling out all the teeth that were in the skull.
Oh,
They're just on the ground now. And your mage hand is holding what looks like like I said, some kind of amulet on like a silver chain. Almost immediately when this occurs, all of the undead creatures in the room, they just sort of fall. They're still on their feet, but they're like stunned, limp. But you have no idea how long that's going to last.
nope. So, that's an action. I'm gonna bonus action, use a potion on myself. And now there's words for this that I need to review. So let me do a little clickaroo. I know it's here somewhere. I know it was late. Alright, so 2d4 plus 2, 6.
Sorry, what is that?
Oh, what is it called? A healing potion.
Don't forget the extra +2 from proficiency bonus that we're toying around with.
Right, that's why I have to reread. Is our proficiency a +2?
It is right now. I have it right here, 2nd level, +2.
Right. So that's 8, and then there's something about hit dice recovery.
That only occurs if you roll 2 1s.
Okay.
2 or more 1s.
Gotcha. Okay, so this just brings my total up to 8. So I have 9.
Nice.
And then book in hand, I'm going to, as the kids say, book it. Au revoir. I'm
it a-
leaving now.
Is it an action to move your mage hand? How does that work? Oh, it's too far away. I can't scroll back up for it.
Yeah, if anything, I would have it so that it can just be grabbed out of the mage hand.
So it's sort of like dangling from it, not in its
Uh-huh.
grasp. Yeah.
Yeah. Dangling so that it can be grabbed by my dearest little cleric friend. And we can get the heck out. And then once I'm far away enough, it will just disappear. So you can just yank it out of the mage hand and run. And I
Yep.
think that's it.
You're just calling that to the party? Yank
Yeah.
that out of the mage hand and run.
Hoof it. I can't move the book, but I do have it with me.
Correct.
Goodbye now.
Zoop. Alrighty, so all these guys are stunned, and they are still stunned at the end of their turn, and who knows when they're coming back, though.
That's why we're getting the heck out.
Osmeros, it's your go. What do you want to do?
Well, this guy needs to just chill out a little bit.
Hmm.
So, but I think,
Hmm.
you know what, I'll try it. I don't know if they're immune to this, but I'm going to use Chill Touch.
Okay.
On the guy in front of me here. But I only rolled a 10, so I'm going to add a d6 before I know if it hit or not. So it's a 13.
Does a 13 hit the zombie in front of you?
Yeah.
Let me check a thing. I didn't mean to roll the damage.
That's okay. I'll roll it. I like that better.
I was trying to see if that was because we talked about this, the melee or the ranged version. Because it matters, right? It would be a hit. I'm just trying to determine because they are stunned.
Oh,
What
then,
happens here? Which I believe is
automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Mhm. Okay.
And cannot take actions or reactions, which I guess I should have just not worried. But attacks have advantage.
Yeah.
But since this is a ranged spell attack, it would have had disadvantage.
Yeah. So that's a hit for 7 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
It seemed to do damage, and it is currently still stunned. So if you wanted to, leave, up to you though.
I do want to leave. And I will bonus action to healing surge. Oof.
So 7 plus con. This guy's stunned. The skulls at this point, because they're right in front of Callan, right? They sort of collapse instead of being like this nice pile. They just sort of fall like clunk 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 to the ground. And Callan, you were just told a moment ago to grab the amulet or whatever it is out of that thing's mouth. Not mouth. Out of from the hand, from the mage hand.
From the mage hand, yes. I'm going to grab and run.
Absolutely. So you grab it and use your movement and dash, yeah?
Yes.
To try and get out the room.
Yes.
all right. Yeah. So this guy's still stunned. Molly.
Oh, I'm just gonna run.
Fair enough.
Reason and action to get the heck out and die.
Cool.
Why? I heard there was a giant, really tall, scary thing in here, and I'm gonna run before it finds us. Bye.
Alrighty. Back inside, it sounds like the undead have started to move again. They're sort of haphazardly making their way towards you guys, but they seem slower. Something's definitely amiss with them, but they're still coming.
Does anybody know how to shut a door?
Mage hand.
Potentially. Well, there are big stone doors, so maybe not.
Yeah.
It seems like they're just moving towards you guys, and they aren't attacking.
They're
And-
following the locket.
You don't know if they're not attacking because they don't want to or because they can't right now. Over to Osmeros. If he's back.
Osmeros is currently in the oven.
I hope not.
Returned.
He's back.
Eating old Gagna.
All right. So is this this folk here? Is that the one that I hit, or
Yes, I believe that's the one you hit.
excellent?
As they are sort of sluggishly moving after you guys.
I am going to burning hands again
Nice.
because they can make some saves, and I can hit all of them. The zombie has saved. 15 is my DC.
All right, so just the one guy.
That's 11 fire damage, 5 for the one that made the save.
Maybe he's just like a little shorter than the others. you went hands over him, so it just like singed the top of his head. That's funny.
Oh, hmm.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh gosh, I should have done. Oh, never mind. The other one's mine. Okay,
That's a failure. You killed one.
I love it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move.
Mhm. That will be an attack of opportunity, or at
Yep.
least you're pretty sure it would have been. But they seem limited on their actions right now. So it almost seems as if he wants to attack you, but can't. The zombie that was right next to you.
Mhm.
But I believe that's it for you.
That is, yes.
All right.
Oh, actually, sorry. I am going to use Font of Magic. Well, so I have one spell slot. Yeah, you know what? I am going to use Font of Magic to get a spell slot back with because I don't have any meta magic yet. The only thing these spell points are good for is getting spells back. So
You sound like you're far away from your microphone.
oh, is that better?
Seems to be. We'll see though.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. When I put my headset back on, I think it just was down below my head.
All right, but I believe that's it for you after that.
Mhm.
I think the only person he can see is out of range. It's this guy. Maybe. That's beyond his range. So, nothing happens. All right. Fallon, you have this amulet in your hand, don't you?
Mm-hmm. It's mine now.
Give me a wisdom save as you hear it start to whisper to you.
Oh, goody. Luckily, I have wisdom.
It's a wisdom save, not just there you go. That's where the 7 came from that you kept saying something about.
Yeah.
That seems really high. Well, that's where it's from. You do actually glean some information from succeeding so well. As this thing its whispers are starting to push into your minds. It's says things like, sorry, let me try this again. It says things like you can succeed where those puppets animated by that foolish boy failed. Give me a new body. There
No.
seems to be something trapped inside this amulet. Alrighty. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Did I yell close the door earlier? Because it's still open.
You said something along the lines of, can anyone close the door?
Well,
No one did.
right. So I'm going to jump back and close the door and then try and book
Sure.
it. So however much movement I can have to do that.
5 feet back. And
Right.
then here again. You would only have 30 feet of movement because you used your action to do that. So you'd be right here next to Osmeros.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I can close the door. Okay. And we need to keep running. That's all he says. We need to keep running.
Hey.
And we need to close the next door. With us on the other side.
I will say, as you guys are running with this new knowledge that you have,
Yes.
give me an Arcana check.
As we're running. Sure. I'm sure I'm thinking while I'm running.
Okay. You're fairly certain that what happened here was the apprentice was animating some skeletons, and he happened to animate a skeleton that had been buried with this necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Or zombie, doesn't really matter. And you don't technically know which.
Right.
And this entity inside this amulet tried to take control of the skeleton, but it was not strong enough.
Right.
So instead, he sort of puppeted. It sort of puppeted the skeleton to build this altar, and it was using the altar to awaken other undead, other corpses and stuff in the vicinity. All this is leading to, you're fairly certain with this amulet out of here. After some time, you're not entirely sure how much, maybe a week, maybe 2. The many of the unanimated dead from this amulet will probably fall inert, but the ones animated by the practicing apprentice probably won't.
Right.
Well,
But,
that's
you
a
know.
him problem.
Information that's good to have, probably. Over to Molly.
Gonna run. I did. 50, 20, 25, 30. Oh,
Go,
I'll
go,
do it
go.
again. Oh, I did it. I'm just running. That's what I do.
Hey, fair enough. All right, this ancient skeleton guy. Let me see. At least for the moment, they seem to be stuck against the door, unsure of how to get it open. It's also heavier than a normal door, so that could be hindering them in some capacity. Asmaros, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire on the door.
Heck yeah. Very cool. You want to move after that?
Yeah.
How's
How
this?
about there.
Like
Perfect.
that?
Yep.
Oh, I don't even know how I did that. Magic! I somehow zoomed out to 10%. I don't even know how I did that. Alrighty. So they are going to be enjoying as this third one comes along and manage to start pulling open the door. They get to deal with this bonfire. So, just for the sake of expediency, let's do that save right now because they're all going to run through it in a moment.
Is a dex save or D8 fire damage? Ah,
Oh, jeez. Sorry, did not mean to reveal the desktop. Zombie. I accidentally rolled initiative. That's not what I meant to do. That's kind of wild. That's 3 18s in that array. Oh, two. Well, one of them didn't count.
well, they
So-
take no damage other than 1 damage.
The one takes the 1 damage.
Yep.
And that's only when they move through it, right?
Yep. Or if they when it moves into its space for the first time on a turn, or when it ends its turn there.
So they seem to be slowed by whatever is affecting them. Nope, he succeeded. Why did I do that? Well, you'll get another go out of that. Come around to the next turn. All right, Callan. If you are back and seated, let's have you give me another wisdom save, please.
What's up?
Let's have you give me another wisdom save, please.
Okay. Just a second, sweetie. Just a second.
No problem. You want to keep moving forward?
Yeah.
You move into the next room and close the door? I'll have you do that then. Because I'm
Yeah.
dealing with that.
And close the door. Yep. Okay.
Alrighty. Skeleton moves up. Molly's almost out. Molly is up and almost out.
It's time to keep running, unless there's a reason to not. But
None
I
that
think
you
we'll
can
be
see.
cool. I'm out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm running.
Well, you've moved yourself into the void, and I cannot get you.
I cannot. Hold on. Can I? Oh, I'm in the void.
All right, Molly lives in the
figuring
void
out.
now.
Oh, Molly's gone. Goodbye, suckers.
That's unfortunate. And Control Z didn't work.
Nope.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's fine. You're outside.
I've left the building. Goodbye.
Oops, not moving that. This door's closed. This guy's gonna start trying to get it open. This will be the last one on your bonfire, as after this they'll all be past it.
Oh, it's not when they start their turn in it. Only if they end their turn in it, or the first time they enter the bonfire.
Fair enough. So
it does
that
not
doesn't
take
happen.
an additional 1 damage.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you can keep that safe for the next one though.
Smeros.
So, quick question: is it
Yeah.
an action to open the door?
Yes, because they're like heavier stone doors.
Okay, then I am dropping concentration on the other one,
Okay.
and I'm casting another bonfire right here, right on this door. Yeah. Oops.
Okay. All right. They're ancient skelly. Okay. Callan, this is the third and final save you will need to make. I mean, you don't know that, but you know that. I'm telling you that. Callan doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying. If you please, still wisdom. Yeah, very good. The voice quiets down on after this third try, and it says, "I will endure again. Wait for another." Your go. What do you want to do now that you're starting your turn next to a bonfire, a closed door?
I am running to the exit. Oh, which is the next door? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then my dash is, I never can remember.
Your dash is just moving again.
Oh. I
Yeah.
always think it's 10. Well, I'm not going to close the door because he's still in there. So, next.
All right. And as of now, they have their full capabilities back. Molly, you're outside. Are you just chilling? You're going as you're waiting for everybody else?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch my breath and just wait.
Cool. Door opens. Skelly's walking through. It's a dex save, I believe.
Is DC 15. Oh, those sons of bitches. I even have an enhanced DC because of my blood vial.
They're really getting you on that.
Well, should any of them fail, it's 8 fire damage. There's no half damage on a success though. It's because it's just a cantrip. So
How's the 0 for you?
yeah, 8 fire damage.
Fantastic. Guy dashed. Osmeros. What do you want to do?
Gonna use thaumaturgy to close the door again. Because
Nice.
opening and closing doors is something it can do. And then I'll move
Good
over
call.
here and close this door on my way out.
Now I'm just imagining like some magically sealed door that somebody tries to open it with thaumaturgy. It's like, why did that work?
Unfortunately, it just closes and opens the doors. It can't unlock or lock them, but
Yeah, reverse it. Now it's like a magical door that leads to hells or something.
Mhm.
It's fun. Okay. Well, since they aren't limited in their actions anymore, this guy opens the door and moves through, attempting the save. All right.
hell yeah.
Give him that 8 damage. There you go. Alrighty. This is out of the tracker. Callan, you continuing outside?
Outside is a place to be.
Alright, we'll just put you here. You're outside.
Oh,
Skelly moves through. I'm assuming it's not the same damage for all of them, is it?
I guess I don't know. Oh, some spells are, some aren't. This just says they take that damage. I can roll it again though.
Well, it's a success, however. Would have been good damage too. Alright, that guy moves up to that door. Molly's still chilling.
You.
So,
Is he opening the door or just moving up to it?
he had to dash to get there because he came from outside the room. I will say what happens from here. Well, we'll wait for that. Okay. Where's this guy? This guy moves up. And he uses his action to open the door. And he takes a couple steps in. That's all he's got. The zombie, tailing behind, past his dead brethren, 10 feet into the hallway. Osmeros, it's just you, and there's 2 of them within 5 feet of each other.
Well, you guys ready for them to take 0 damage?
Let's go.
But what if? Well,
It is a dex save. So that's 1-0 damage. Ah, that guy takes some damage.
all right. The skeleton falls, splintering. Just the splinters clattering on the ground. That was the wrong skeleton, but it had a better dex than the other one, so the other one surely would have failed. Do you want to move?
Yeah. Oh no, I've used my action, so I'm gonna move to here
Mhm.
and I will wait.
You're sort of at like the base of the steps down into the crypts.
Yeah.
Callan, you're now outside taking a breath. Do you want to relay the information to Molly or wait until Osmeros gets there?
well, I'm gonna wait for him to get here. But I think I would like to find something to put the item in.
Yeah, you can definitely feel like this sinister presence inside it, even though it's not like actively speaking to you anymore.
Right. So I would like to put it away.
Just wrap it in some cloth, yeah.
Yeah. Put it somewhere. Okay. That's it.
Okay, so next up is this guy. He's just gonna take a shot at Osmeros, who still lingers in the hallway.
I will use my reaction and a first level spell slot. I forgot I recharged one of them, so I still have two. To cast shield.
Cool.
So that is a miss.
Sure is. Molly, I mean, at this point, Osmeros is still down there. How does that make you feel?
Hmm. Gonna peek my head and be like, hurry up, we gotta go.
Oi, oi.
Assuming I can peek my head and I might as well see if I can pot shot this guy.
Yeah, I'll
With
give it to
a
you.
short bow
Hit him with a short bow. That'll hit.
for piercing, and I'm gonna leave again.
Amazing. All right, he's gonna do his thing. He remains. He lumbers toward Osmeros. He's gonna take a hit. Take a swing.
Miss.
11. Especially with that +5 from shield,
Yep.
which fades. Your turn, Osmeros. What do you want to do?
To the best of my knowledge, can I see this skeleton?
Oh yeah, you can see it.
All right. Then
See through the closed door.
then both of those skeletons, because that door is open now, because they opened it. Both those skeletons can take a dex save.
Oh yeah, this is the zombie and the skeleton. Yeah.
Yep, because it's a 30-foot line. That's 2 failures. That's 3 acid damage, and they each take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of their turns, unless they take an action to wash it off.
That's a failure, right?
Uh,
Sorry, that's not against your save.
Right.
That's not a failure. So he took 3 acid damage.
Yep.
3 plus 5 is 8. So he succeeded. He remains. What about the skelly? Skelly takes 3 acid damage. Okay.
And then I will draw an opportunity attack, but I'm gonna head on out now that they're both on covered in acid.
Fair, fair. Why? I did not click initiative this time. Honestly, I didn't. I did miss slam 3 times. That misses.
Yes, it does.
Last of the skellies is dashing.
So at the start of its turn, it has to.
This is a
It
different
takes-
skeleton.
Oh, okay. Well, he's fine. He's not going through the bonfire, hey?
Yeah. Callan. These skellies, these 2 skellies and zombie are just inside the crypt, sort of down the steps, past the door. You see them in the hallway. They're chasing Osmeros. What do you want to do?
The one that's closest. That's a skeleton, right? And this is a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then that means
You would have to step forward a bit to do that, but I will allow it.
why he's right here.
Again, you guys are off the map. You and
Oh.
Molly, and I guess Osmeros at this point, you guys are all technically off the map. So you'd
Okay.
have to step forward to do that.
Okay. That'll work.
Which, if it doesn't drop them, would risk a opportunity attack if you tried to run. Or you could stay there and tank as you were doing before.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. You make their con saves. Success, but the other one fails, so you drop the zombie because their undead fortitude doesn't work if they take radiant damage. Or if they die from radiant damage.
Good.
Skeleton off in the distance is not moving closer to you guys. It is at longbow range, and it is firing at you.
Yoo-hoo.
But in terms of what's been chasing you, that's a hit. That's the first time you've been hit in ages, huh? 5 piercing. It moves here and then fires. But it looks like it's just these 2 skeletons left. You guys can probably wrap them up pretty quick, Molly.
Are they? One of
Who
them's
did
covered
the
in acid, though,
skeleton
right?
hit?
Oh yeah, roll it for me. You. Oof.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been hit tonight.
Like I said, the dice really aren't on your guys' side. They're kind of on Callan's side, but not the rest of you. Look at him. Look at him. He's just looking at us. Do you see him? And he's distracted. All right, what you doing, Molly?
This guy. Can I hit him? Can I shoot at him if I peek around again?
If your short bow has the same range as theirs, yes.
Okay. I think
Which
it's like
it
80
does, yeah.
something. I'm gonna assume 22 hits.
It does, sorry. I wasn't looking.
3 piercing.
Whittling him down.
Peeking back out of the thing. Don't look at me. I'm scared.
Cool. Osmeros.
So, what's nice is that the acid isn't concentration; it just sticks around until they wipe it off.
Yeah.
So I don't have to concentrate on that. I also don't have to concentrate on the bonfire anymore because it's far away.
True.
So I am going to pop back down the stairs a little bit and cast I think chill touch again. You know what? Let's go with firebolt.
Sure.
I'll just stay at range a bit and firebolt.
Hit him. You can do it. Are you shooting the? Are you hitting the archer or the other guy that has no weapons?
So the guy with no weapons is the one that has acid on him.
No, he's one without acid.
Oh, then I'm going after the guy without acid.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll it.
So 5 fire damage.
Dropped him. Only 1 remains. Callan, you want to finish him off?
Indeed.
I suppose at this point he's probably like a little bit more than displayed away from you because you were coming down the stairs. So he's probably like 30 feet away. What do you want to do?
Switch to my crossbow.
You have a crossbow? Neat.
Yep.
That's a hit.
I'm an elf, man. Of course I do.
I don't think elves typically use crossbows, but hey.
Well, they
you
use
hit
bows.
him. You hit him. That's damage. But he still stands. It's his turn. He's going to return fire. Return fire.
Oh,
How?
that means, right? No, if I put my using my crossbow, I don't have my shield, right?
Yeah, and
Or
this
do I?
character has only got, what, 15, 16 AC? Thank you. I forgot about that. Only like 15, 16 AC without the shield, so...
Yeah, it's 16. Yeah.
So that is 2 damage to him. He's barely hanging on, guys. What you got, Molly?
Wait,
I've got
I'm
a
confused.
short bow.
You took 7 damage, Callan.
That's what I thought. That's why I was confused.
I've got 90.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
How's everyone
Osmeros?
else looking?
That does miss.
Who? Got Callan and Oz. Who's looking worse for wear between the two?
Probably Callan with that last hit.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you can have a healing wide.
I think you did your HP wrong. Rather than doing -5, you just did 0.5. Am I seeing that right? Mothership?
I don't remember what it was before.
11, so you should be at 6.
Oh, I just subtracted wrong by 1. That sounds like me.
Add 9 to that.
Oh, you're trying to confuse me.
Yeah.
Not hard.
Well, now you're all juiced up.
Oh yeah. I'm
And
good.
Osmeros, what were you doing?
Well, since Mister Acid Jacket is still kicking, we're gonna let's see. What do I think skeletons are bad at? I'm gonna mind sliver it
Mm.
because in the weird, so it's an intelligence save, and as far as I know, their brains ain't doing anything in there. But just
He
in
has a
case,
penalty, so that's going to be 12, I believe.
then he could take 3 psychic damage.
Dropped him, and that's
Heck
clear.
yeah!
I mean, it's not clear. There's still plenty of catacomb left to explore, but you guys aren't doing that. Or crypt, not catacomb. There's a difference. So you guys are leaving and returning the spellbook, right?
Yeah, we're all casters.
Mhm.
Run away! No, it's fine. You did the job. You even killed, at least from your perspective, at least half the things in here.
Right.
So why not go turn in the quest and, as they say, and ask about this amulet?
And ask
do it.
about the
The amulet.
yes. I thought you said symbol. That's why I was confused.
It's pretty plain. You can, now that you have it in a cloth and it's not touching your skin, you can sort of investigate it and look at, like, see what it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, you want me to hold it up with a mage hand?
Okay,
in
no,
you?
that's okay. I think
I think this works. Just like holding it at a distance. Give me a. I don't think investigation works because you wouldn't be able to like identify what you found from investigating it. So I think it's just another Arcana check. Anybody can roll this as you're looking at it, or you can aid Callan in doing this. Callan being
I'll-
incredibly good at different investigation stuff.
I'll give him a bardic inspiration.
I don't
They
think Callan
would-
ever used the one that she had, so she can roll that one.
There you go. Use your bardic inspiration.
No, unless you roll a d6 and add it to the result.
yeah, I see.
Because, I mean, 15, not quite there, but let's see what you got. 18 is exactly what you need. What are the chances? 50%? That's not right. That math is incorrect. Okay, so this... You don't have the context for how this occurred or anything. This is a lich's phylactery, and the soul has been trapped inside it, so it cannot leave. So there's a lich in there, and somebody just wanted him to stick around forever, but not be able to do anything.
Okay, so if I know that it's a lich, my first thought is if we destroy the amulet, will it destroy him or will it release him?
Oh, an 18 is high enough to know if you destroy a lich's phylactery, they die. So, like, they can't come back, you know? And if his soul is already trapped inside it,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say 18 is high enough for you to determine, hey, this is a lich trapped in here. If we destroy it, he'll be dead. For real.
Okay, they are probably not going to understand this, but I am going to set it on the ground and start stomping on it.
If
I
no
don't
one
know that
stops
that
you,
would work, but
if no one stops you,
I'm just gonna watch and be like, huh?
and you persist, after about a minute of stomping, you eventually get the thing to shatter. And you just hear
Okay.
this, no!
hopefully everybody hears that and they don't think I'm just being weird.
Oh yeah, they all hear it, but I imagine it's this weird, like, extended moment where you're just stomping on this thing quite literally until your foot starts to go numb.
Yeah.
And then it shatters, and everybody hears this scream, and they kind of, like, get the context, but for that entire minute, they're just staring at you stomping on an amulet.
You know, it's not the spell book, so it's like you do what you need to do to feel better. I'll start playing a little ditty as you stomp.
Ah,
Can we keep in tune? Kind of.
And now it's completely up to you guys how you guys want to approach this. You've now smashed this phylactery, so except for the silver chain that it was attached to, there's no real evidence of its existence. There's just a crypt, presumably still filled with a handful of undead, that from the outside looking in looks kind of like they were risen by this wizard's apprentice. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to go tell this apprentice everything, and or do you want to keep it from him? What do you want to do?
It's a good question.
I just look at him. Do you have any thoughts before I say anything?
Do you give them a little more context, or do you just...
What do you think we should do?
Hmm.
Do we tell him we killed them all? Do we tell him we killed some of them? Here's your book and not say anything? Should we charge him for how many we killed?
5 gold per rib thrown at us. As a
What?
search.
What did you say?
5 gold per rib thrown at us as a surcharge.
No, that was only at you.
No, there's another set of ribs flying.
That'd be 20 extra gold in that context.
Pretty good.
It's still not
Well,
bad.
we could say that we destroyed everything except the spell, like everything. I can't figure out how to say a sentence. Hold on. We destroyed everything in the room the spell book was in, except the spell book.
Yes.
And then be like, here's your silver chain back.
Yes, because it would be interesting to see if he would recognize it.
Exactly.
Sure. And
Because I don't think he would have the self-control not to fake it, you know?
It's gonna be written all over his face.
Absolutely it would.
and just for clarity's sake, in terms of what actually occurred, you guys are pretty positive you didn't kill everything because you didn't find the giant thing, which I think one of you said earlier, but just to get that on paper.
Oh yeah, everything that
heck
was
yeah.
Right.
in the room that the spell book was in, dead.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
just making sure everybody's on the same page with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can absolutely feel free to do that.
Okay.
Well, you guys head. So let's have you guys head into the tavern, like book in hand. Do you guys head to the innkeeper? It's been about a little over an hour and a half since you guys left.
Really, that's all. Huh.
It was only a short rest, and then about 30-ish minutes of exploring and fighting and walking. So yeah. So 90 minutes of work, give or take. Let's see how much money you can get. When you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
head in, do you guys go straight down to the basement, or do you go to the counter where you had previously seen the innkeeper, whose name is apparently Hellham?
Um, I think we'd go to the innkeeper because he would know where the guy is.
Well, I mean, he's
Yeah,
not
be like,
there. So if you
oh,
guys want to go to the why is my brain what the bar, whatever. If you guys
The
want to go to the
tavern.
bar, the counter, he's not there, but one of the other employees is. You can ask where he is.
Yes, we could.
You guys
yeah,
want to do that?
yeah.
Yeah, he directs you towards the cellar.
Checks out.
You guys come down into the cellar, and as you guys are, heading down the steps, you just hear, "I'm sure it'll be all right. Just focus on the game, distract yourself." You guys come down a couple more steps, and the two of them are in chairs playing dragon chess on a barrel.
Hmm.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Gonna book in hand, just gonna open it and then slam it really loud.
Just on a nearby barrel.
Well, like the book's open and then like closing the book,
Oh,
but like
I see.
slam it shut
You slam it shut.
so
Got it.
it claps.
Yeah, he jumps in and he's like, you're back. You've got my book. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
He gets up.
problem.
He's like reaching for the book.
Yeah, hand it, let him know that everything that was in the same room as this book has been killed or otherwise destroyed in full.
He's
Killed,
like
killed
flipping
again.
through the book. Good. And that was that everything?
Can hand him a silver chain. Be like, this was in there too.
Was it everything?
And just like look him dead in the
Like
eye.
he sort of like absent-mindedly is like reaching towards what you're handing him, and he goes, "No. I mean, did you make sure there weren't any left in the crypts?" And he like takes the chain and he goes, "This isn't mine. I."
Oh, it's
He's
yours now.
he seems like genuinely confused. He's like, "You didn't go raiding this sarcophagi, did you?"
Nope, it was just there.
No, but there were a bunch of other guys.
Yeah. Everything in that room that your book was in is dead. It's toast. It's crushed. It's been stomped on. Now, if it left the room in the meantime,
He
us.
pockets the silver chain, still confused about it. He goes, "So everything you killed out." He closes the book and he holds it like cross-armed to his chest, and he's like, "And he killed everything in the room. The book is intact. Hellham?" He goes, "Right. Couldn't find anything too elaborate, but here's 30 gold and let's say, a plethora of small gems." And he hands it to you specifically, Osmeros. Oh, you're muted.
All right. And did they look real?
Oh yeah, if you're looking in there, the gems are very small. But it is a plethora. It is all different types of gems, but they're like, the tip of your pinky type of small.
Well, as long as it's a good value.
You'll have to find out. But that's not him saying that. I'm saying you'll have to find out. But either way, you've got yourselves the room for the night, and I'll go ahead and throw in breakfast in the morning. Thank
It's not
you.
bad.
Very good.
Thank you for helping this Ugh. Thank you for helping this fool. I appreciate it. You know, they say he's going to make something of himself someday. At this point, he's back to thumbing through his spellbook. And he's like, maybe someday when he's a little less absent-minded. Until then, we'll keep looking out for him.
Yep. Also, stay out of the basement. I mean, the crypt.
Yeah. There's liches in there.
We got paid to get the book.
Right.
Not rooting around. So who knows if there's other
Stragglers.
stuff in there.
Stragglers, I'll be sure to make mention of that and maybe get a town pot together for somebody else to handle the rest. Something to think about in the morning. Thank you again.
No worries. We can discuss rates if you'd like us to do some a different job in the same vicinity. But for now, we'll go.
We'll see where you lot are at when I have the money together. And that's that, folks. As you guys head up to your room. It's a nice room. Big enough for all of you. It's I would almost call it like it's almost like a hostel inside an inn, right? It's it is a private room with 6 beds. 6 beds? Yeah, 6 beds. So make of that what you will, but it is yours for the evening.
Oh, so our backpacks can have a bed too.
Oh, that's nice.
Heck yeah.
That's that, and maybe someday you guys will stop back in and clear the rest out.
Who knows?
Until then, though, that's it for us, folks. Thank you all so much for coming, and I hope you all have an absolutely phenomenal evening. As always, great gaming.
Great gaming.
Yay!
Blah, blah, now.